on your block, quick.
Welcome to Slime Sessions, bitch.
Oh, we in here saying bitch.
Yes.
Bitch.
We got Rey Trxll over here. Big sir gang.
Alright, this summer I'm bored. I wasn't working. So I went to my boy's house, grabbed the mic from his house. He was in chorus and shit in high school, but he read track too. So like I just knew he had a mic. I'm in my closet. I recorded literally the most, to me, garbage track, but I threw it on SoundCloud, and because I already had a lot of people that at least knew me, you know how like it was, that was like it started getting rough. So in my head I'm like, yo, I just started making music. Like that's just, it was on some mad shit because I always wrote. I always just, my thoughts are everywhere. Like I got notebooks and notebooks. My notes are like full of like 15,000 notes. Wow. But they're from I've had I've had this shit for like 7 years. Like the same Apple ID, you know what I mean?
So it kind of started in high school?
It just builds up over time.
Was it high school that it started?
Nah, it was like 3 years ago. Less than 3 years ago. I started making music less than 3 years ago. Yeah. Like my first recorded song, like even thinking about recording a song, it was like less than 3 years ago. It was the summer.
And then after that, you started to get into shows, or where's that?
So my first song recorded in my house, sent it over to somebody to mix. My second and third song I went to record with a kid, and I just knew I could write a song. I paid attention to song structure. I go and do the research. Like, if I want to do something, I'm just gonna go figure it out.
Fact.
Yeah, so it didn't take that long to be like, okay, hook verse, there's just hook verse bridge, however you want to do it. And then I hated the way everybody mixed my music, so I went and bought a mic. I pirated Logic Pro, all the Waves plugins. Oh yeah. So my ass got I literally my first year I recorded like 35 songs. Wow. And I learned how to mix. I literally, my head was only on mixing. I just wanted to be nice at mixing for myself because I knew the sound I wanted to be creating. You know, because you hear yourself, you're like, kind of trash. I gotta fix this shit. Especially if somebody else is doing it, but you can hear when
you know what you want.
Yeah, you can hear the sound you're trying to create, and then right away, all of a sudden, I was like, oh, yeah. Especially through EQing and just specific plugins you're using, because I wasn't in the beginning I was a heavy auto-tune user, just because everybody was. 2 years ago, especially 3 years ago, when the SoundCloud era was all of a sudden hitting the scene and shit. Yeah. They're having people like Yachty was somebody just heavy auto-tune, and I was low key I fucked with Yachty. I was
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I fucked with, because I just thought I don't know, the sound was lit. He was just making lit shit.
When that came out,
right?
Everybody was on that song.
I think was hardest too.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Me and my sister would be bumping that shit.
Hell yeah.
And I would just be like, should I be telling people I listen to this nigga like this? Cause that timing though, I remember I just had made my first couple of songs. I did right away I was looking for a show. Cause in my head, yo, that's what really got me into wanting to make music.
Yeah.
I was watching dudes like Uzi tear up a stage. Because Uzi was you didn't see how he was performing early.
Yeah.
Nowadays, nowadays he's lit too, but I'm talking about his smallest shows.
Yeah, famous Dex too.
Bro, Dexter.
Right.
Dexter is a hustler, first of all.
That's a big fact.
Homeboy would be dropping literally he records his song, he's like, homie, grab that camera, let's go, right now. Yeah, I linked up a promoter, he told me about the whole ticket sales thing. In my head, I was like, bet. I had people who actually fucked with me and shit, so I said me and my boy, cause that song actually, the FNF kid, the second dude on that song, when I went to UMass Law first. Mm-hmm. That after that summer, I went to school. Everybody kind of knew I made music. I was like, yo, bro, this random kid, because it was my sophomore year now, and this random kid joins the team. He's like, I make music too. And we're literally just on the same wave and vibe. Yeah. So I was like, yo, let's do a show. Let's just go do a show. and we went out and we just did like some random show, and it was cool because we sold like 50 tickets and nobody else sold tickets.
Wow.
Like nobody, and it's a showcase. So I was like, okay, but I was kind of tight, cause my ass was like, okay. Like, I was told we couldn't perform unless we sold like a certain amount of tickets.
Yeah.
And I'm looking in the room, I'm seeing all the artists,
And you
but I'm
don't
not
know
seeing
what's
the
up,
people.
Right.
And low key, I was getting finessed through the night. Cause they were like pushing my time back. Cause people were, like, they knew my people were there. I was supposed to go early and shit.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. Like, the promoter wasn't dumb, and then low key, I don't even want to really go into it, cause when I talk, niggas will know who I'm talking about. But literally, dude performed before my set, like promoter, and then I was like, all right, now this shit's kind of fishy to me.
Yeah.
But it was whatever, because I was like, you know what, opportunity. I was hype about it anyways, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And then I ended up transferring. College is like halfway through the year, but like my boy was still my boy from my soul, so. Alright, where am I in my timeline? Oh, so this is right. So right after that show, I was like, I'm not doing another showcase. Like I was like, I want to open up for an artist. Like we literally brought a crowd. Like we brought energy as if we knew what we were doing. We had no clue what we were doing on stage, but we came like we did. Of course. And so I did. This is like 3 months into like making music, or like 4 months at this point, and we got an Ugly God opener.
Wow.
Yeah. So like. That show is like lit. Like that show is lit because one, we always do our job because you know it's selling tickets is a part of like the beginning of this shit.
Exactly.
If you want to really get respected, like especially by these promoters, so you can really get your hands on shit. These ticket sales are like real for them. So I remember like on that show it was funny because like later down the line these people are still the ones. Like really working. It was like Billy Rain was on the show.
Oh wow.
Eno Green was on the show.
Oh shit.
Well, Yami, Almighty Yami. Shout out Yami. 25. Fucking. But yeah, Nebuchadnezzar fucking opened up for that show. So it was mad funny. I remember like Gassed Up was hot at that time. And nobody had a clue who this nigga was. So all his songs were playing. Then Gassed Up came on. The whole crowd going stupid, like, as if Ugly God was out there and shit. I was like, these niggas not even paying attention. And it was all like the crowd too was right. Like, you know, an Ugly God crowd. Yeah. Like, come on. Like, you knew they were lit the whole night, so.
What did you enjoy best about that experience? Like, just being on stage?
Yo, I just, like, you know, when you're performing your own music, bro, it's really like, especially at that time, like, I remember I was just making shit. Right? Like I wasn't even thinking as much, you know what I mean, into it. But genuinely, I was just like, yo, I'm up here, like, turned up, like, really just like being myself type shit, and people are rocking with it. Like in my head, I was like, and I would start to completely, like, shut out, like, even what was going on in front of me. It didn't even like occur to me. I was just really like in my world, and then I would feel the energy, because I felt like if my energy was right. Yeah. Genuinely, regardless of who was actually fucking with it, people would just feel that. Yeah. People just feel energy. You know what I mean? Like the authentic energy too. Like, that's big with me. Like that's heavy with me.
One of our boys who be performing, one of our boys, GB, like we performed with him before, and he was telling us, he was like, yo, when you get on stage, just act like you've been here, and like you do this like all the time. Act like you perform every day. Like that shit. Like
no, that's 100%.
When you get your energy right, the crowd's energy is just gonna match it.
They're just gonna be with it, because they can, because that's the thing, like I had those shows, and then like my next like solid opener was A Boogie, and it was at the Strand. That was also like a year, like it was like around 1.5, and I was in like a bad mental place at the time. So at the time, this was like right before I ended up like leaving school because of some shit. Like I ended up like stopped running track and all this stuff, and like I remember being on stage the whole time. I actually had this, so like the promoter, like this was like literally the fallout with the promoter, was I was the only artist on the whole thing who had a 10-minute set, and I didn't know why, and then I figured out it was because he put his boy on my set for 5 minutes, but I sold all the tickets, and like it's like at that time I think that show was like, it was like $40. It was like some crazy to sell these tickets. So these like pushing those tickets is like not easy. Like you gotta sell 50 tickets for that much to people who are coming to see you, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people are coming for A Boogie, like genuinely. But like a lot of the times, like especially with like I'm always promoting to a group of people who like genuinely like fuck with me. And then when they hear my prices fluctuate, they're like, who the hell do you think you are? I'm like, nah, bro, it's not me. It's not me.
Yeah.
But that show, like I just remember like having my head down, like shit that I don't usually do, like just genuinely not being into it. I remember like noticing the crowd like not being into it, and like I was like, I'm not even into this. How the hell is the crowd gonna be into this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I remember picking up on one song and literally the energy shifting because I was just into this song. And I was like, damn, like that was such a learning experience for me because I got off stage. I remember my boy was like, first thing he asked me, my camera guy, he's like, bro, you good?
Yeah.
Like I said, like if I was like okay, because it was like a shitty like night, and like but we flexed right away. We went out because it was my homegirl's birthday, so we were like whatever, let's just go. But genuinely like that was like one of my biggest learning experiences for performing. But after that I linked up with, so I roll with the Villains now. The Villains Worldwide. We're like a creative collective. We're based out here, but we're really none of us are from here. So like our main artist is you know Kid Angel.
Kid Angel.
Yeah, he goes by Kill Dead Boy. Yeah. So we opened up for Juice WRLD. We did the Juice WRLD show when he was out here.
R.I.P.
And bro, trust me, like that one hit.
Nah, it did for me too, man.
Heavy, like that shit was OD because like just like-minded. Like you know what I mean? Like, I've been through a lot of similar shit. Like that's why I had to leave school and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Because like you know, you're a kid. Like we literally are still all young as hell.
Oh, yeah,
literally our age.
So like you hear him talking and you know the music. Like music is almost like an over-exaggerated but very real. Like it's very real version of it. You know what I mean?
You feel like it's feeling.
Still an expression and a reflection.
So
you still feel what you
So like through that, you know, if you understand that, you get the music and you get, especially once you hear him talk, you see how like he was just an authentic dude, like trying to. And we'll get into the Juice WRLD thing.
Yeah.
The Villains, anyways. It's like we have two producers, including so it's like Pharaoh, who owns the Villains. He's the owner and a producer.
Oh wow.
This kid Bruno, who's been producing all of my new tracks, bro. Kid is too fucking. This kid's been making beats for like 8 months, but he's musically he's always just trying to say he only listened to rock music before this. Oh, bro, yeah. You get the computer out, and you're just like.
He's just working, bro.
Yeah, you just know what you're doing. Yeah, bro. It's weird, bro. There's bad kids like that, like naturally. Like I was one of those like YouTube. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, same, bro.
Yeah, I get it now.
It's a beautiful sight when you see someone who's like really into that, bro. Cause they work hard.
Nah, for real. But yeah, so you got him who's literally just hopped in the scene of making trap beats and stuff, and just his drums are crazy because he played drums. Like I literally did not listen to like any like real hip hop until like Lil Peep. Like that's like the like yeah. So
him too.
Yeah.
Another crazy.
Peep, I know R.I.P. But like I was rocking with him too for a minute, just because that's another like I said the like-mindedness.
Yep.
Genuinely, bro, it's like so like that's like sadly that like is like where the scene is. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks because we lost X, or we lost Peep, and then X, and then Juice WRLD. You got Mac.
X passed on my birthday. That shit hit hard. Yeah, bro. I woke up. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I look on my phone and I see it now. I was like, "Fuck me, bro. What a fucking birthday." I was hurt.
I was in Africa, bro, and I was just like, I remember like I didn't believe it because like I would randomly be able to have Wi-Fi. Freaking, like everybody was just putting it out, and everybody kept texting me because like anybody who was friends with me just knew, like, I was one of those, like,
Fuck with
I know
that shit.
everybody be saying this shit.
Yo, yeah.
but genuinely, bro.
You know when someone truly
Yeah,
fucks
bro.
with
I
your
was,
ex, bro. Like,
cause on SoundCloud I was fucking with like Cardi, Fonny,
Uno.
like before all that, Uno,
Young Bands.
Young Bands was literally who I was rocking with, like over all them, but like low key.
Hell yeah.
I fucked with Cardi like heavy, but it was like
Dresser went hard for me.
it was
Yeah.
I was the first song I heard.
Yeah.
Like,
It was really Bands, X, and Ski when I
bro.
started the SoundCloud.
Yeah, bro. So that I remember when I first heard like X and Ski, and then I was like dove into the Florida scene, and then I was like, oh my god, bro. Small Perp, Lil Pump, and then
Denzel Curry.
bro, all of them. Like, yo, so we actually went to, man, I know. Well, all of them. Like, yo, we did a show out in Miami. Like, we went to open up for X12.
Oh shit, Xavier.
Xavier Wolf.
Yeah, so we got, in the villains, we got, you know John?
John.
Just goes by John now.
Oh.
Niggas just go by John now.
Oh.
he used to be Nia Prince.
That sounds
That
familiar.
sounds familiar.
Yes.
He'd be on some like trap metal shit.
Okay.
He just be so we went out there because you know the scene out there. Like, yo, those Broward niggas are different, bro.
Oh, Broward County.
Yo,
Yeah.
we did a show in Miami. It was all like just dudes from Very Rare and like members only. Like it's just yo, and the energy it's like that was when I really understood why certain like that's why that Florida scene pop easy. Like so simply. You go there, bro, regardless if there's people in there who literally are like I threatened to stab other niggas, but when it comes to the music shit and it's time to perform, everybody's just wild. Like everybody's on stage. You see the crowd, like the kids who come out, they just all know each other on some regular shit.
Yeah.
When Rosie pulled up to the show.
Wow.
And this was just some like regular ass show. Like it wasn't even something like crazy. And I was just like, wow, like just the way everybody receives things is so different.
I was gonna mention, I hear the Florida rap a little bit in your music, like that Florida sound, like.
Yeah, I have that like die in my Porsche and like
He played
some random ass
He
shit.
played a track for me last night, and I was like, yo, I kind of get like a Rob Banks feeling. Like,
Oh yeah.
Actually, I played it on.
My boy fucks with Rob Banks heavy.
Yo, we fuck.
Yeah,
That's
Rob
like
Banks
my favorite
my dude.
artist, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, this shit's
we
hard.
fuck with Rob Banks, but I was listening to this. I was like, yo, this shit hard as fuck.
Right. So this is like the very much now. Like this is like where my shit's going.
Yeah.
I dropped this. This is the only song I put on all platforms. But like I had mad music under my old name King K. But like when I rebranded, I was like killed off my name. Which was it sucked because I built like 600 SoundCloud followers under this other name.
Yeah.
And then I kind of disappeared for like literally 8 months. Like after that A Boogie show, but like that ass I ended up in a hospital. On some like
Shit changes, bro.
but and not because of that show.
Take care of your mental health.
I was feeling like depression, like losing growth for a while. In school, lack of purpose in my head, because all the time I left trap. I ain't even like school. I'm making music, my head's not there.
Yeah.
Like, I would record songs and I would go there to mix it, and I would just be like so hard on myself. Like, that's all it was. I was just being mad. Like the mixes were fine. Nobody was looking for literally industry like highest, because everything that you listen to I mixed.
Wow.
Mixing, mashing, everything. Yeah, everything. Because I'm just like, I've never had anybody mix my shit.
Hey.
But you go to a professional studio, like you pay the $80 an hour. But I'm not paying $80 an hour.
They might not even match the sound that you want to get.
And that's the thing.
Like, you know the sound that you want to get, so you
I'm gonna
know
be
where
telling
it
them,
is.
like, I sat down with engineers and then kind of like telling them, I'm like, you can just like kind of like throw this EQ on this like this, because literally I just add like a little bit of like maybe high end here. Naturally, cause I know how my voice sounds.
Of course.
And but it's like I don't even want to do all that, but I know I can sit there and I enjoy doing that shit. I enjoy mixing this shit.
Now, what's your like song making process? Is it like you think about it, or it's just I need to make this song right now?
I very much like, I'm an overthinker. Like, I annoy the fuck out of myself with the music. I annoy myself. Like naturally. I'm gonna be pretending. Like, like, but genuinely, yo, like a song like this, like all my songs, especially now, it's like based off of real life situations. Like the shit that like happened one night, I will go home, write the song, go to bed, wake up, record it. I'll just have it, and will sit on it. I'll just sit on it, and then like this song, like I wrote it like right after high key hanging out with this chick, and like the song is like once you listen to the lyrics like real close, like, I'm talking about shit, you know what I mean? But like like it's like even this song Michelle Obama was right after fucking seeing this chick for the first time. Like all my music right now is about one girl. It's bad funny. It's bad funny because I be in stages like I'm either also fuck the world, overly aggressive, I don't want to do none of this shit, and then my music will sound like that. I just be sitting in moods. I'm a moody ass character, so like it's just real life. Like I told you guys, like I had like so when I first went into the hospital, like it was really on some like I had been prescribed like benzos when I was like 19 and didn't even know what they were. Like and then I was just taking them. Once you introduce them shits, bro.
You just keep moving with them? Or?
It's just not good. Right?
Yeah.
Cause you get like that's especially when you're a kid that is like just going through some shit. You're just gonna naturally be like, oh, this is like this helps. Like, it numbs everything. So you're like, you don't wanna. I completely am against them. So against them. But it's real for people. Like that's just not like some kids will literally. I watch kids just play around with them. And I told people, like, I don't party with drugs like that. Like, I just don't, cause like I naturally had real life. Like I would be sitting in my room, like, and dealing with them. That's a whole different story than just doing this shit to like make the music. That's why I say like there's artists who I know who are talking about it, cause they go like Juice WRLD. Like regardless of how, I know he like low key. Like started doing some of that, like he said lean on some that shit sounded cool shit. But like I know like he was genuinely dealing with shit and probably didn't even know what else to do, but that shit was helping. Which can be dangerous. But when I got out of the hospital, I changed my name the fucking day I got out to Rey Trxll.
So would you say it was kind of like a new name, also new like personality, new?
I was like
a whole new person.
I was all of a sudden like. Like I was like, trying to accept myself. That's cause what was happening was like I felt like my mind was like getting dark, and I was like I wasn't fucking with it at all. It was like freaking me out if anything. But like I realized the only way we can get through this shit, like we said, accepting, trying to understand. So like once, that's it. Cause like honestly, once I started to accept that shit, I could literally start to navigate it. I could start to like understand how to put it into my music properly. My music all of a sudden became very real for me. And performances became way better. Because now all of a sudden, everything, like the whole character, like this whole music thing is just clicking now. It took a while. Even I changed my name to Rey Trxll, and I'm like, who the fuck is Rey Trxll, bro? Like, why am I like, who am I like telling myself I am now? Like, you know what I mean? I was King K because like King, and then my last name like is Kaba. So like I was just literally my Instagram thing was King Kaba, so I was like King K. Like it wasn't awesome. Rey Trxll is like Rey is King in Spanish. Trxll, like, you know, just keeping it real, keeping it true to yourself. I genuinely needed that. Like I needed that in my life at that point. Because like avoiding who I was part of what was fucking my head up. Because like I genuinely, you know, I was thinking about, damn, people are gonna, like people always knew me as this super happy, this is that character. And my music still kind of is mad bouncy. That's just what I'm into. You know what I mean? Like influences and shit, like Cardi, Uzis, like and then like I started listening to artists like Slipknot heavy, like early college, and like that was, and because of their performances is what I was so into. I was heavily into like punk rock music like growing up and shit. So like that is like where like the performance energy comes from completely. And so like-minded artists, artists like Juice WRLD, when he came out, I was like, damn, niggas like are out here like using that pop punk sound. And, like that's exactly like what we were trying to do. I was like, damn, niggas are beating us to this shit. Like I was still trying to figure this shit out. And like he had that shit like down pat. Especially if you've been through his old SoundCloud. He's got some songs that straight up sound like old pop, like punk songs.
That sounds good though. I feel like that energy was what kind of brought hip hop into this area. Cause now hip hop is like, okay, it could be punk, it could be fucking pop. You know what I'm saying? It has all of it.
What are they calling it on pop rap?
Pop
Everybody
rap.
was like, what? Especially you see the list of artists too, and you're like, how is that all pop rap? But I get what you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
I keep going left and right. So
Hey, nah, bro. It's straight.
Yeah.
We talking about all the important things. But like, as far as, cause I hear in your music, it's a lot about experience, and you know, you're talking from the heart. What would be your best advice, like, to people who's making music or going through those things?
Honestly, put it in your fucking music, yo. Like everybody wants to talk about the same shit nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, honestly, you can hear me write a song where I'm just talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Do that. 100%. But nobody's going to connect to anything more than the realest shit that you lived. Because anything you lived, plenty of other people lived it.
Yep.
Like the reason why, like, a bunch of people listen to Juice WRLD, I remember being like, damn, Juice WRLD was really about to pop on some super sad boy shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, super sad boy shit. And I remember I have a video of my cousin, my 5-year-old cousin literally knew the entire fucking Lucid Dream song.
Really?
Like with the music off. He's over here like, I was just like, bro, like, not only do I not sure if I want my cousin like knowing these lyrics like that, but like genuinely it was like that was just his experience. And I never put it into his music. Yeah. You feel that shit.
Yeah.
This song, like, you hear the like peep influences.
That
I'm on the screen.
I can tell by the
Trying to act clutch with great mind.
Big Head, he's one of my favorite producers.
Yo, so is my boy, bro. You gotta be my boy Bruno. Like, no bullshit.
I'm telling you, like, when you had mentioned that, what is the villains? Yeah, like, we kind of have something similar to that, like, back at school, it's called Seder Gang. Like, and it's, like, he's a producer. We have, like, 2 other producers, our roommate Jeff, our boy Tosh. Our boy Tosh, he's produced for Trippie Redd, Famous Dex. Like, we got nice.
He's got the credits,
Yeah, we got nice ass credits. He's like a go producer. Then we got like our boy CT, he makes music, I make music. Like,
bro, and
it's just a group of collectives all working and creating.
Y'all gonna push each other. Nobody else is gonna push y'all the way y'all will.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Even the way y'all hate each other sometimes.
Nah, bro, no matter what, bro, like at school, literally we have his mic, like we all have FL at Ableton, like we're always working. We go to school in Boston.
Okay,
yeah, it's like right outside of Boston, but like it's just a group of creators. Like we have his mic, bro. We literally like in the closet, at the desk, like on the couch bed.
That's how it matters.
We're always recording. Like
hold this shit if you gotta.
we be having him come up, like bro, I'm telling you, like you gotta come out and work, bro. Trust.
Yeah, for sure.
We definitely all
having a group and like
creative,
just all working together with different backgrounds,
bro. Different creatives all working as a collective, bro. That's
like, yo, in the village we're all like. We were like literally so similar but completely like different. It's weird.
Exactly.
Like me and Kid Angel are like, we literally chase the same sound. We talk about the same shit in our music, but our backgrounds are completely different. But we both struggle the same and think the same. In weird ways, like we struggle the same and think the same based off of like how we receive things and how like we output that into the world. And even like with music. But like you got like John, like Vision, we're all just, me and John is like, we're just, our energy is like the exact same. We be way up here.
You gotta have people that match the energy, bro. Push you to go
hard. Noop too, I ain't forgetting your ass. Noop is like, yo, that's big bro. Like he's one of those guys who, he's got me like regardless. But
wow,
like we're all just like on some gang shit, so we just be together and we actually got a studio over 127 Clay Street.
oh shit, and
Yeah, we're like everybody else has their studios, and you know the brick building over there.
Oh,
Pharaoh. He opened up the studio over there. Wow. And like so that's been like our home base. And like it's awesome because like like niggas needed a place to go, like to just be comfortable and make it work. Like that was 100%. I like genuinely showed mad love because like there's so much of my development as an artist are because of those guys. Like we all come together and we like, okay, we just be whoever the fuck
y'all created a home or foundation.
Yeah, because what happens is we be ourselves there, and like most of us don't really give a fuck about anybody's opinion genuinely. So we go out into the world and we just continue to be ourselves.
Bro, that's the beauty of it. Like that's the beauty of what this platform is. 5 sessions, like being true to yourself and not giving a fuck about anything else. You know,
your own individual.
Yeah, because you enjoy the life that you live the way you want to live. You know.
And even when it's bad.
I was about to say, what are your like dream collaborators?
Ooh, yo, I got a list. Yo, like I got a list I think from like 2017. This is gonna be funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So this was June 19, 2017. It said niggas I want my first album. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, this list is about to be comedy. It starts out with Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is one of my favorite artists of all time, 100%. X, Travis,
I love Travis.
Uzi, Yachty. So like this 2017 makes sense. Cardi, John Legend.
John Legend. That's the man.
Smooth,
crazy on the piano.
Like, yo, I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't want no. This ain't even gonna be trap. Nav. Cause Nav, his first album, bro, was like I was just overplaying the shit out of that shit.
Myself, that song.
Bro.
10 Toes Down.
Lonely was my most played song of that year. Yo, even that interlude, bro, goes crazy. I was listening to this shit like. I feels crazy, lying to myself, like act like. Yo, man, Nav is funny though because that nigga's actual character, and then who he is in person. It's just mad, everybody's mad confused by it, but I don't care. I'm like, yo, this guy's talented. Producing and...
Nav is really talented.
Bro.
I hear a lot of slander and hate on him, but I find him to be pretty talented.
Bro, talented.
I fuck with Nav.
How you gonna produce your whole album? He created his own sound.
Yeah.
And like obviously, they said the monotone shit. I don't care. He was writing great lyrics. And
it matched all together. Like the vibe was there.
Yeah, exactly. He's influencing people because of him. We have groups like 88 Glim.
I
love 88 Glim.
Oh yeah. You guys did the review on him.
Oh
yeah. 88 Glim's hot. You know, they got like one song this year too,
and it just
Bango with Key.
It makes sense too. That shit is hard, but they got streamed the fuck out of that song, bro. I was like shit. But alright, we got so Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah.
Amigos.
Hey.
Cause I was listening to Amigos so early too. They were one of them.
Bro, us.
That was label too.
Oh, bro.
Streets Unlocked.
Bro, my sister would be. It's just so funny because like I told you, like I'm from the burbs, so genuinely, yo, like whatever I was listening to, I was just finding myself, or like my cousins were putting me on when I would like go over there, because I literally was like listening to just like so much like random ass punk music, because like that's what my friends would be doing.
You listen to what you're around, no bullshit.
Yeah, like I hated country music. I was always on some I'm 100% all set type shit with that.
Yeah.
But like with the like rock shit, yo, I was into the Foo Fighters. Like obviously Nirvana.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a lot of the typical like surface level like songs and stuff I would just be listening to all the time. I listened to Mad Blink, MCR,
okay.
Chemical.
I used to low-key fuck with Black Veil Brides.
So, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, bro.
You'd be listening to it and you'd be like, am I supposed to be listening to this? Like, you're looking at yourself.
I'm black, right?
Get a little lighter.
I'm with it too. I just be in the mirror like, maybe this is who I am. Maybe this is me now. Yeah, bro. Panic at the Disco. Like their main singer's fire. Yeah, I mean, but a lot of those for collabs and stuff, especially like right now, yo, Juice would have been a heavy one. Like, he would have been a heavy one.
That's what makes it so sad. Is like he had so much. He was 21. He could have done so much, bro.
I'm 22, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm 21.
Yeah,
It's like
niggas are literally like, yo, that could have been your homie. You just like passed.
Like, he's our age.
yeah.
We're 20.
Bro.
21, 22.
Like, so when he had his show out here, that's the thing. Like everything, even about like just his character. Like he was the only artist that I've like gone and opened up for, and he was there because we were actually, it was my boy Kid Angel who was opening.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's how I met like the collective. They brought me on because it was like, yo, like they saw me like with my performances and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they knew we were about to just shut shit down. They were like, yo, like let's link up, let's go crazy in this building. It was a sold out show, so that's how we wanted to do that.
Right.
But yo, he was at the venue before we were, like type shit. Like
wow.
Like this is the artist. Like he came and like dapped niggas up like quick like Galuts and shit. I'm over here like, bro, you know how big you are, bro? Like, I'm thinking about all the, like A-Boogie was late as hell. Like, late as hell. I just did the Chief Keef show.
Oh wow.
And he like I was gone before he was there too. Cause that was like a month ago. But yeah, like even X-Wolf.
That's definitely mad fire seeing like big artists like come early to the venue, like support the opener artists and stuff like that. That definitely gives you more motivation to work harder. You feel me?
It made me be like, okay, this is like literally just another nigga like doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And at the time, that was like my first like rock star moment in my head. That Juice WRLD like night. Cause I was signing autographs, taking photos with people.
Hey.
I like so many like just like kids like cause they look like people, you don't realize it, like you really be thinking like you're just you and you don't and like no matter what, like you're always just gonna be like, I'm just me, like I don't care what I'm doing, it's how special could it really be? But yo, there are people who are looking at you like, whoa, like you're really doing this